In 1979, there was the Iran hostage crisis, and so America was unprepared for terrorism and things of that nature. So Richard Marcinko helped create the SEAL Team 6 program. There were technically two SEAL teams, but he named it SEAL Team 6 to confuse the Russians, with more, even though there weren't that many people. So this is part of the Navy, and that's why it says Naval Special Warfare Development Group, which is known as the Dev Crew, I guess, DEVGRU. Okay, so anyways, I reviewed two of these before, but this is Trickyman TM003 Point Man. Okay. I don't know. I think they might have 6 figures in total, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, they have the SOAR pilot, which I've reviewed before, I think, or I definitely have it. I'll bring it up for comparison. Okay, these are all out of production. I was just lucky enough to find one. Oh, maybe they're on eBay. I don't know. Okay, standard stuff there. Oh, let's get into this first then. Some patches. Unless I recall that from the last one. Some sort of string or rope or a wire. Maybe some instructions. Alright. Okay, we're going to have to take it apart. 3 places for accessories. They could be magnetized. We'll just leave that there in case you need it. So it has this steel plate, which is very commonly used for like mobile phones. The magnets and stuff like that. But let me get some scissors. So if I recall, there must be magnets in the feet. That's why they gave you this plate. Okay, and then you have this patch, and it's got a sticker. So it's half America and half Punisher or Death, which America likes to dish out apparently anyways. And then what the heck is that? I don't know. Maybe that's a SEAL Team 6 patch or something with the Navy. Don't know. I'll stick those on later. We will figure out what that band this is for. This might be elasticated. Yes, it is. Maybe it's for the visor. Alright. Of course, there's tape. At least it's only on 2 sides. Okay, first we got the figure, and yes, there are magnets, so that really helps out with standing and posing the thing. I think that's a great idea. I almost feel like most action figures should do the same thing. Alright, so the bottom of the feet are black, and then we have gray tops with some lace details. And then we have this nice digital camo desert motif. And we have double jointed knees here, so that's good. And it can actually kick itself in the butt, so that's really good articulation. This is a deformed human, so that's impressive actually. And then you can see there's a peg here, but it's on a ball, and that ball can shift in and out of that hip area. It looks like maybe, yeah, there's probably a ball peg there, so you can go in, out, front, back, all that stuff. But it's kind of colliding with a lot of the hip. Backwards, you can't get the leg too far back. Frontwards even, you can't really get it there because it's colliding with the belt. Outwards, only that much actually, so it can't do the splits, but at least the feet can touch each other. It's got the knee pads there, and that looks good. And then it's got a military belt, of course, and gunmetal paint there. And it's just brown, interesting. The camo is really nicely done. It's got at least 2 shades of brown in the boxes over a light tan. Just a plain back of a shirt, and then we have more printing here for the shoulders, and then we have a green low-vis US flag, and what looks like a pocket of some sort. And so, is that a split? Yeah, a split ball there. But wait a second, I'm trying to get Does it rotate? Yeah, okay, so it rotates on both sides. So you can get a pretty decent pose, hopefully. Yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, but now we got a split ball for the wrist. Standard, like, action figure stuff. Oh, this one's cracked. That's not cool. So, this is some cheap plastic that they used, this brand. You know, to have something crack like that and never even be posed before. The hands are rubbery, so that's nice. Might have to put some putty in there, maybe glue that thing shut one day. Yeah, we'll see. I guess as long as the hand doesn't fall off, I guess it's still fine. Okay, so a little bit of a butterfly effect there on the shoulder. This side here has got the blood type, and I don't know what GK3 means, but I'm sure it has some significance in the military. We have like a carbon fiber pattern on the back of the hand. Interesting. Okay, rubbery hand again. A really big neck pivot, and it's interesting. I have a suspicion this side has a peg going into that side, but they're actually capping it with another piece of plastic, probably to keep that thing from falling out. That's actually smart. I've never seen that before in any action figure. Okay, well, so we got this combat vest, and does this come off? That could be glued. I feel like that's glued. They're not magnets for the vest. His pegs, a peg system. 2 points there, and then 2 points in the back. Got all this like rectangular, I guess, raised and recessed areas to maybe mimic the Molly pattern of the webbing. Well, let's. I wonder if this thing comes out. Oh, there you go. So there's a little bit of a ledge or a crevice there to help keep these joints in place. It's not too difficult to remove. So there we go. Pop that on. And then here's the backpack with the 4 pegs. Oh, and so these also have a ledge, so they'll hopefully not come off too easily. Yeah, the camo printing's nicely done. You know what, it might make sense to maybe put this backpack on first. Yeah, the backpack on first to make sure those are going through those holes. But you know, it's kind of hard. It looks like these are round holes, but oval pegs. So this might take a while to actually stretch and get this on there. But I'm sure once you get it through those holes, it's not going to come off. Not easily, at least. Boy, this is going to be difficult. I'm probably going to have to come back. I don't think I can do this on camera. Yeah, let me come back. I surely didn't have time for that, so I trimmed the pegs a little. Like I have crazy glue setting as we speak. But we might as well look at the helmet while we're here. This is nicely done. This looks like a real fast helmet, or a PJ helmet. I forget which ones they're called, but you got these things that clip into these rails. This like flexible flashlight thing. It is glued in place, but you can see it's flexible, so it's not going to break easy, and it's actually hollow in the middle. But it's got the little black things that look like the fasteners, and then you got the flip-up night vision. And you can actually see through it, so a little bit. It's not perfectly clear, but it's nice. And then you got this wire running to the battery pack here. A 4-cell pack, it looks like. And this little black thing. Maybe that's the on-off switch. Okay, and then some sort of a friend or foe, maybe? Light? I don't know what this light is, I forget. I know these are glow lights here to help kind of identify yourself. You can actually buy real ones of these pretty cheap off AliExpress. I use them for airsoft, but I gave up because they give you away when you're playing indoors, at least. What else? What else? On this side we have maybe a video camera, I imagine. I don't... Oh, look at this. It does actually slide in that channel. Wow, you can actually swap these parts around. And you see it's got the actual chamfered shape, so... I wonder, that's pretty cool, actually. Unexpected. So I assume maybe this one? This one seems like it's stuck. Maybe the paint is stuck. I'm gonna just leave it alone. So the printing on the helmet is really good, right? So you got a base of tan, then you got 2 browns and like this gray, so that's a lot. And then yeah, how this thing is transparent, very neat in those things as well. You can see a different color here, like a coppery color and the silver. I think this thing might slide up a little bit. Really not much though. Okay. I don't know if this whole light comes off. It does slide. That's interesting. So you can adjust that up and down. It might even come off, but I don't want to break it. Look at this. Oh, it's actually got a battery, I think, maybe for the lights. There's a wire literally running through that helmet, through this box, back there. So this thing illuminates, I think. Maybe, because the wire's going to the night vision goggles. So the earmuffs here, you have a flexible microphone there. The black painting is good, the green painting. I'm still trying to figure out the on-off switch. I see a white box there. Hold on, let me get a pick. But that would be a weird place to put a switch. Oh, this is a giant switch right here. But I'm sure the battery must be dead. I gotta get something a little stronger to flick it with. Look at that, the batteries work. That is sweet. Alright, we're gonna have to come back to that later when the lights are off. Alright. The head rolled away. How does this work? How does the head... How do you get a face in here when you have this giant plastic thing? Does this open? It looks like a... Oh, what do you know? Look at this. That is crazy. I'm sure the other ones may have done this. It's just that it's been a long time. It's been well over a year since I reviewed a figure like this. So you can actually have 2 different appearances showing up to work and then the weekend. So the eyes are nicely done. I wonder if those are decals or tampo print, but they're nice. And then the eyebrows are nicely painted. Ears. Okay. Alright, let's get this head up in here then. Oh, but you're going to have to actually pop it out to turn it on. Ideally, this thing would have been the switch. Or is it? No, no. It would have been cool if you could flick something here to turn it on and off. Or even, well, no. I mean, if you had a little hole in here, the helmet, you could maybe jam a screwdriver to flick it on and off. Or does this come out? Wait a second. It's possible I could just do that. Hold on, let me get the head in here and see if I can turn it on and off with something small. So you can see the earmuffs are actually going to go around the ears. So that fits in. Where's that little screwdriver? Which way does it turn on? I gotta look again. Alright, so turning on is that direction. I might have to actually mark that with a marker. So now, look at that. Alright, so that is convenient. I can actually leave the face in there. Yeah. This thing, though. I might have to glue that in place maybe later. Alright, oh. Yeah, I guess you're not going to be able to get the hair in there, but that's... Can you? I might be wrong. Maybe, no. So this hair is deposited without the helmet, I guess. The hair is actually nice, though. It's not just one plain brown. They went and airbrushed, took a darker color. That's a strange hairdo, though. Definitely gotta pose it with the helmet. Alright, earmuffs over. Alright, let's get into this thing. Any tape? Of course there is. pack stuff done because I'm probably going to have to do it in. I think this crazy glue must have set by now. But yeah, you see, these are round holes with really ovalized. With the 4 pegs, it was impossible. Maybe with 2 pegs, I can get it there. I'm going to basically try to get the hooks in first. That one, maybe. I have to lose that. This is actually meant to hold something. Probably a magazine. Yeah, it doesn't want to stretch. I think maybe the rubber's getting harder maybe over time. I don't know how old this is. I don't remember if there's a date on the box. I forget already. Boy, maybe if I had some tweezers. Oh, so that did work. Okay. So you can see on the other side. Yeah, so that's not going to fall out easily because it's literally bigger than the hole now. And this is crazy glued on. You can see how I trimmed off those pegs a little bit. I mean, I don't see any reason to pose this without the backpack anyways, because nothing else can take its place, at least to my knowledge right now. So now we have a little random closed pack bag. Alright, that one actually went in pretty easy. And there, even these little bag is camouflaged really nice. So I think I'm set with that. But now we have a little holster for a pistol, and actually a little pouch as well here. So I should probably put these on the belt first. Let's see what other things might go on a belt. Hands, no, what is this thing? No, I think it's just these 2 things. Okay, that goes on alright. Well, I guess you're kind of forced to put the pistol on the right side. Just the way the design of it is. So I guess this will go on this side, or maybe on the back. Oh, wait a sec, there's actually like a recess here, you can see. So they're meant to go right on the side of the person. I don't know about this side, did I see that? Oh yeah, there is a recess there. It's a little bit thinner here. Whoa. Ooh. Lucky that didn't break off. Oh boy, I think you wanna... I should have left it alone. That holster one. Alright. This one is not an issue. Something about that holster one. So you can see here the holster has a little bit of a tab that you can actually hold the pistol. And so that looks like a SIG to me. With the little flashlight. Moderate detail. I kind of wish the SIG was a different color, or maybe the holster was a tan color. That would be logical. What else? Now, oh, there's 2 grenades here, and you can actually put them on those holes in the vest. One grenade, see, it's got those same things, and it's yellow M18 smoke. And what is this one then? This is I can't read that text, it is so small. That's pretty cool. I mean, you can see my fingerprints, but you can still read this text. Grenade. I don't know. It's a Mark 13 MOD. I don't know if that's a smoke grenade or a flashbang. Well, so I think this one, because it just blends into the vest anyways, I'm going to lose this one. I'm going to pop that smoke grenade on. And because this is rigid plastic, so this should be easy to put on. Yeah, but this is meant to hold something. That's why I kind of want to see what goes there. What is this? Is this a muzzle flash maybe? Yeah, it's a little muzzle flash. So let's look at this main. No, this is an SMG. This is an HK MP7 if I recall. And it's got a gold colored side flashlight with silver. It's got that whatever that ALQ thing or whatever it is with the laser sight thing. Black for the front end of the scope, black on the back end of the scope, a little black there for some odd reason. Yeah, it's actually nicely done. It's a pretty crisp mold, a little safety, and then look how they printed the camo on it. And so you can pop this in there, make it look like it's firing. The pistol didn't have an opening. Then we have a shotgun here, close quarters, and a pretty big opening there. No paint on the front of the optics though on this one. I guess you could add it pretty easily. And it does have a lanyard hole. That might be why it comes with this, because that hole is pretty big. But it's really hard to get this in there, I think, because it's already frayed. Let me see if I can melt that. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. So, just a quick touch with the lighter, and hopefully, come on. Still too, I think I gotta melt it into a point or something. Let me try on this side. Alright, so alright, that's the way to do it. I just wet my fingers before I touch the molten plastic, because otherwise that plastic will stick to your fingers and burn you. So you could tie this off somewhere on the character. Is there a tie-off point? No, I guess not, but I guess the real character wouldn't have a tie-off point. It'd probably just tie it off here or something. Being elasticated, I have an idea. I'm going to just tie this off here. Come on, where are those tweezers? Okay. Preserve as much of that length as possible. Okay, so you got a loop, and now I can, well, you know, I'm pretty sure the person's right-handed, seeing how the holster of the pistol has to be on the right side. Now we just do this little thing here, and now I can always remove that if I want to. Okay, that's good. Still curious why they would give you this pouch that can hold something, but there's nothing to put in it that I can see. Alright, that's kind of weird. Oh, wait a sec. Did this magazine come out? No. I was thinking maybe that, but no, there's no mag coming out. Weird. Well, I'm going to put this vest on. Put this arm on. Boy, those, oh, see, now that thing totally broke. What's a shame is they don't give you any extra ball pegs for the joints. I have to see if I have any somewhere. So oddly, this Soar Pilot I have did come with extra joints. Luckily I kept them. Assuming they're the same. I don't know why this one wouldn't. And it also came with these effects here, but I don't use them, so let's see how easy it is to get this thing out of here. I better do this off the thing. Alright. That's simple enough. This side will be even simpler than that. Okay, I guess I might as well keep this half for another day. Okay, I'm very lucky that I had that. Oddly though, I do see this thing. I don't even understand what this would be used for. I think it's the size of the elbow joint. Yeah, but obviously it's not camouflage, so... And then it's got this really tiny, like, shooting effect. And it's got a sticker already put on it. So I'm going to just use that to cover up the whole of this base. I guess if you stuck it to a wall or something, or someone's maybe shooting at the ground near the person. I'm also going to keep these patches on this base. And they have a sticker already applied. Double-sided tape. So let's put that one there, and the flag one though, I'm wondering, now it's way too large for the backpack. And I guess it's nowhere logical to put this because the arms already have graphics on them. Oh wait, oh I think it's probably meant to go here. Yeah, I guess I will put one up here, maybe. Yeah, nothing to lose. I just have a feeling it might fall off in the future, but I guess I could always just use new tape. I'm gonna go with it right there. Is the cloth pretty soft? Maybe it won't fall off because nothing's trying to peel it back up. It feels like plastic. Alright, so let's pop the head on. Well, let's get that arm on. It'll be easier if we get that in place. Oh boy, that hand just comes off so easily. So I have a feeling, you know, maybe this is a softer rubber before, and now it's just, the hole is just too loose. So I know I need some poster putty. Boy, this video is becoming a lot, it's come a lot longer. It's already 30 minutes, close to it. All my videos last a lot longer than I think they should. But I always discover problems, you know, it's just, there's always problems collecting toys. They're built to a budget. They're not really built for high quality, it seems, or everlasting life. This is a full closed. So there's two fully closed fists, which is good because I want to not have the gun drop out of the thing. So let's try to get this. Better do it off the figure. Can it be done? Yes, you can. You might have to wiggle it and wiggle it on there. I'm gonna turn that ball around just so it's a little less obvious. Oh, oh, now that pops out really easily. So this is an issue. Does this? I want to just check if I can rotate that. No, I cannot. So this weapon, maybe not the best choice. There's nowhere to put this on there. I suppose you could wrap something thin around there. Well, anyways, it can pose it. It's just, it looks weird, I think. Let me. Yeah, it doesn't actually go up against the arm or anything like that. But for this video is long enough, so I'm gonna just leave it the way it is. I guess kinda maybe jam it in there like that. Hopefully it'll keep it in place. I also noticed on this, there's only one peg. I suppose you could just take a drill bit, put another hole in here. Maybe I'll do that later. I'm not gonna do it for this video, but you could load it out better. Alright, so And then the other two hands are just kind of not wavy hands. It would have been cool if there was like an index finger pointing or something. These are kind of grippy hands, but not. Maybe this is for the shotgun. Let me just check. I guess, yeah. I mean, it does hold the shotgun. Not perfectly, because the index finger, doesn't want to go around so much. And that looks weird like that. So I'm not going to use that. This is problematic. See, it just falls out so easily. The hole is just too big. That last hand is pretty good for holding the grenade. It's just that he's got that visible, peg showing. But whatever. I'm gonna put it in there anyways. Alright, so you basically have 6 hands in total to work with. And you got an optional thing there. A spare elbow joint, it looks like. And yeah, that's all that's for. Let's finally put this thing together. Alright, the neck peg is relatively long, so that's good. Then we have the base. So, yeah. Look at that. Well, it depends where you put the feet on the base, but see, it almost, if that base is longer, you can have it like in a matrix leaning back mode, right? If the base was heavier. But yeah, the magnetic feet are a really great idea. Without the magnetic feet, I don't think this thing would stand. It's so top heavy. Look at that thing. Alright, so now let's get this up on a stand and get those night vision goggles lit up. So I gotta just push it that way. Pop that back in place. Do a little spinaroo. Close out my Wikipedia. I'm gonna turn the lights off for a moment. Yeah, it's much easier. I can see like the person's eyeballs and stuff like that. The face is very visible. It's just that this phone, it's not meant for taking night video. So it looks a lot better in person than it does on this screen. The screen just makes it all blurry green. But it is awesome to look at. It's really, really cool. Yeah, alright. No idea what the batteries are in there, but I did see some screws on that thing, so I'm sure hopefully you can take that out and replace the batteries. And it's nice that you can just pop this loose and thin to grab the ridge on that thing. You can turn it on and off quite easily. Alright, so that's it for this figure. Let's look at the other ones here. I don't know what actual character this is, like if it's number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, whatever. But now I'm a little curious about this. Oh, is this glued in place? Oh, the wire. What's this wire? Oh, that's for a radio. But I'm wondering if this thing actually has batteries. It does. Wow, this thing's been sitting in my cabinet for at least a year, if not 5. I don't know when I got this thing. Yeah, there's a store locally selling these things. That's why I picked this one up. Yeah, okay, so that pouch makes sense for a radio. It's just that this character doesn't come with a radio. But you can see the vest is a little different. This has 2 pouches in front and 1 pouch there. The pants, the legs are the same. The boots are the same, but different colored tops. You can see, obviously, you can pose it to grab 2 handles on this LMG. This one, okay. Oh, well, this says 3, right? So maybe this is figure 2, because it says GK2. Sorry if I've lost focus. I don't have 3 hands to constantly hit focus. Same pistol, but this one has a nice camouflage holster. Same helmet. Same, whatever lights, the whole helmet thing is the same, it looks like. But yeah, this is a bigger backpack, a little small thing here. Still came with this weird effect, but it's much smaller, as you can see. That's weird, right? You'd think, why would they make two different molds? Very strange. So they definitely look like they're from the same, group, which they should be. But you definitely get different toys. And I don't know if this hair comes down. I don't know. Oh yeah, it does. I can move it a little bit, so you can remove the goatee on that. Oh, and now this pistol fell out. Oh, what's going on here? I now notice there's two holes here. So I guess I could take this pack from this figure and I'll fill in those holes with this. I'll do it later though. So those are there, and then I do have the Soar Pilot. And the Soar Pilot came with a lot of patches, as you can see, and it has totally different shoes. The molds are different. The pants are different. The Soar is a totally different mold entirely, it looks like, right? The body is actually a different. The vest, though, I think this principal vest is the same. Oh no, I am mistaken again, because this has straps going under the leg. And this real wire might mean, again, there's a light in here. I don't remember if I knew that when I reviewed this. It's kind of colliding with this. I see a switch. Oh wow, actually now I do think I did this in the video. But what's kind of dumb about this one is there's no light coming through the front. Right? That's weird. It's just shining back towards the eyes there. So that's kind of odd that they wouldn't have that open, just like the other ones. Really strange. So I had to do this, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. If only the Soar Pilot, you can see the blue. Maybe I'll drill out the front ends of those later. So if I pick any more of these up, you'll see it next time. Alright. Yeah, I do find that they're really loose, the joints of these things. Something about the hardening of the plastic maybe is making the joints looser. Anywho, it's a pretty cool little toy. It's not going to be easy to find these, I don't think. Or, I'm sure you can find anything on eBay, it's just the price is going to be difficult to take. Alright, well, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll pick, if I can find these again at a decent price. I am lucky to have access to a lot of used toy stores. Thanks for watching. We'll see you around. Bye. I have to come back. I'm an idiot. There actually is a radio. It's just attached to the thing. I didn't even see it. But I'm not going to deal with it right now. You can eventually get that radio hopefully into that pouch. Or actually I'm going to have to move the pouch to this side and put the radio in there. Alright, we'll see you in the next deformed figure review.